Good morning and welcome back to We Are Austin. I'm Trevor Scott. Well, you may have seen that forecast, friends. Another Arctic blast is on the way. So now, not later, now is the time to make sure that your home is prepped and ready. Ben Tracy from Goettl Air Conditioning and Plumbing is joining me now with some helpful tips to help keep you and your home comfortable and protected from the cold weather that is ahead. And there's probably going to be more after that. We are, in fact, in the season. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Well, we're going to start here first by telling folks a little bit about Goettl and the services that you provide in general.
Absolutely. Goettl's been around since 1939. Yeah. You know, we're in the home and we're in the home business, basically. Yeah. Make you comfortable inside your house with your plumbing, air conditioning, anything that you need on that.
Excellent. A lot of services, and it's funny when I see Goettl or hear Goettl, I immediately think of this. Your logo is classic. You see it around town. You've seen it for years and years and years. People know that you can provide a lot of help. Plumbing and air conditioning and kind of most of your home services. Tell us a little bit more.
That's really it, plumbing and air conditioning. Nice. So anything that you need inside of there, if you want to get comfortable as far as your air quality, anything like that. I know the dust and different things around here can bother you, and we could definitely help you in those situations. Your water quality with your water purity, it's very important. So we help out with that too. We make your home last longer, make all the stuff inside not break down as easy.
The stuff you got to think about when you're a homeowner, right? Especially in Central Texas too. Our weather can be crazy. You know, we deal with the high temperatures in the summertime, wanting to keep our AC ready and going. When the winter comes, especially a potential freeze like we have coming up, it's important to protect our pipes. So how do we do that? What is your professional advice?
So definitely want to be able to go to like any of your hardware stores, something like that. They have the covers that you can put on your outside, anything outside. So your hose bibs, water that's outside. You want to make sure those are covered and protected. If it gets to the point where it is at a freeze, I know people kind of run into the stores, buy everything up. Yeah. You can still protect your pipes. Use, you know, blankets or towels,
good to know.
Little duct tape, just in case you're in a pinch.
Okay, got it. So in case those are all gone on the shelf, because that does happen if you're a last minute. Yeah.
Running water inside helps a lot too. So if we get into those deep freezes and we know they're going to last for hours, you want to run some water inside. Have it at a constant drip. That way you've got moving water is a lot harder to freeze than standing water.
Very cool. And you hear these tips, and they really are important to follow.
They're super important.
What can happen if not?
You can have burst pipes, and that's really the worst thing that happens on the plumbing side. Is you wind up having a pipe freeze and it splits, and then when everything thaws out, now you've got a water leak going on.
Oh no, you definitely don't want that. And we also need to talk about trying to stay comfortable and energy efficiency too. Probably we all have in our places that draft, a place that's a little bit drafty where that cold air is coming in or the warmth is leaving. How do we seal those drafts? What do we do?
So it's really easy to go around with like a flashlight, especially as it gets darker, or if you want to turn all the lights off and have somebody on the other side of a room, outside of the home, having a flashlight go around like all your seals, anything like that, you're able to see inside. If you've got that light coming in, well, that's air going out.
Interesting.
So you want to keep all that hot air inside your house.
That's a really great tip right there. I haven't heard that one before. Air filters are really important too. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Air filters, you want to make sure that they're clean. So you want to be able to change your air filters out regularly, especially going into these colder areas right now. You want to be able to make sure that you've got a really clean air filter, because what can happen is it can wind up being clogged, and it winds up making your system not run efficiently, and then you're trying to heat the house with the cold weather going on, and you can have some problems with your HVAC unit at that point.
And you don't want it to go down at that point especially. No. That's a great point, and something as simple as changing your air filter can help. You might as well jump on that. What other preventative maintenance can we do?
Really, you know, make sure that your drains are clear as far as for your HVAC unit, running through those. Calling us, we can come out and do a rejuvenation on the system, so that does really help out as well. Make sure your system's up and running perfectly. Yeah,
that's a great idea, especially maybe having a tune-up. This is the time of year we haven't had to use much of this too much lately, so I think this is a really good time to do it. And people may be thinking out there, if they're in a home versus an apartment, these tips really still apply.
Absolutely. I mean, being in an apartment, I was there for a few years, and we did the same thing. We made sure our filters were changed, made sure we left the water running while we were inside. you just don't want to have anything go wrong in there. It's still all your property.
Yeah, I was about to say exactly. I mean, it may be up to your to the apartments to fix it, but you still got a mess in the meantime.
Yeah.
So you might as well. Well, this is important information. You can't say it enough because, friends, we talk about it every year, and still we hear about pipes bursting and things like that are happening if people haven't taken the proper precautions. So listen to these tips. Where can we go to learn a little bit more about Goettl, or maybe give you all a call to have you come out and check out our systems?
Sure, you can go right to Goettl.com/Austin. You can give us a call at 737-265-2735.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us. I say it again, these are important tips, so we gotta keep repeating them, and we appreciate you being here to help us out.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.